23rd of January, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Oh, hello, Lou. How are you?
I'm good. Thank God my computer's working now.
Okay. Good. Well, good morning again, aliens. It's 3. Okay. We're returning after we did last week. We spent time learning the Rav devotion. But now we're going to return to the Mishna Berura now. Okay, that's in Kalik base of your Mishna Berura, the second volume in Siman Test, and we will be continuing in Sif Lamed Test. Siman Lamed Test 38.
38. Got it.
Either Mayor or Elias at 3 would like to read.
I think the Kohen should read.
Okay.
Kuf Lamed Tet, you said?
Chet. Kuf Chav Chet in Sif Lamed Tet.
Lamed Tet.
Lamed Ches.
Oh, Chet. Okay.
Shots of Revius.
Okay. So Shata Revi'it, Yayin Bevat Achat. So he drinks a Revi'it at one time. Bevat Achat.
Yep.
Yeah, meaning we'll see what that means. Whether it means literally all at one time, or maybe it's within 2 minutes or within 12 minutes. We'll see what that means exactly. But it's that revis of wine with this, in one shot. What that means exactly, as I said, we'll take care of it. So we'll get to that soon.
Okay, at one time. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Lo Yisa et. Oh, he doesn't go up to Duhening.
Right.
Okay. So he doesn't go up to Duhening.
Correct.
Shitan Bishnei Pa'amim O Shenatan L'tocho Me'at Mayim. That he drinks it
in like twice. He drinks it in two portions.
Oh, okay. So if he drinks it twice,
I mean, one revis in two portions. Well, again, we'll have to see what that exactly means.
okay. Or if he has water, yes, with it.
He added water to the wine, right?
Oh. Okay. Okay. Mutar. Oh, it's permitted.
That's right. You can do it under those circumstances.
Okay. Ve'im shata yoter me revi'it, but if he has more than a revi'it, afal pi hu shahu mazug, even though I'm not sure what mazug is, he is.
It's diluted.
Oh, that it is. Okay, so even if it's diluted, the afilu Shta'o b'kama pamim, and even if he drinks it several times or several gulps, I guess, lo yisa et kapav, he is not able to duchen ad sheyasir yeno me'alav, until I guess the effects of the wine disappear from him.
Right. We'll see what that means as well. Good. Okay, so let's just to review again. The Mechaber said if a person, if a Kohen is going to be drinking a revis of wine at one time, then he should not duchen. But however, if he drank it in two, the revis in two portions, or if he added to it some amount of water, then it's mutter for him to duchen. If he drank more than a revis, even though it was diluted, and even if it was drunk in many different portions, he should not duchen until Yasir Yanom Le'elov, until the effects of the wine have been dissipated. Okay, let's see the Mr. Brewer here.
I wonder.
Yeah.
What if it didn't have any effect on him in the first place?
Excuse me, the wine didn't affect me.
What if, yeah, I mean, a Revius is a pretty small amount of wine. I think if I drank a Revius,
Right.
it wouldn't have any effect on me. So what if that's the case? Would we say, okay, so he's okay?
Lou, don't forget that when they're talking about a revius of wine, they were talking about a revius of undiluted wine, which is about 3 to 4 times stronger than our wine.
Yeah, our wines are not as strong as they were. Whether our wines are considered to be within the same category, we'll have to learn through the Mishna Berura first, and then we'll come to a determination as to whether or not these laws apply to the wines that we have in our time. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
It
let's
could
see.
be the strength of the wine. You have some wines which are 16%, some are 13%, some are 12%, 6%. Okay.
Right.
And what about hard liquor? What about a beer? Right. So we'll try and understand these things as we go through the Mr. Brewer. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the Mr. Brewer. That'll begin in the Kuf Lamed Zion.
Okay, Kuf Lamed Zion. Very good. Okay, so Revit Yain Badachad. Okay, so he drinks a Revit, let's say at one time. Okay. The Virchat Kohanim Bidaminan Lavoda Uve'avoda B'mikdash B'kahai Gavna Chayav. Okay, so let's see the Virchat Kohanim. So the Kohen's blessing, Daminan.
Compared.
Oh, compared. To the Avoda service. Oh, okay. And the Avoda service in the temple, the Kahai Gavna.
If you did it after drinking.
Oh, if he did it after drinking, he was chayav. Okay. So me'at mayim, a little bit of water. Rotzelomar, that is to say, shelo haya yayin chai rak mazug me'at. So that not literally living, was not living wine, was not.
It's basically the raw wine.
Oh, the raw wine. Okay. And it was only diluted a little bit.
Right. That's therefore it's a full strength full strength wine. It was only diluted a bit.
Why does it say shalom?
Meaning There's a little bit of water. There's a certain way, that according to the Gemara, that you had to, usually it was a specific amount of water that was usually added to the, it was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 1/3 water, 2/3 wine, if I'm not mistaken. I have to review that halacha. But that's the way they usually diluted their wines, because it wasn't really fit for a drink. It was too strong, much too strong in the full strength. So therefore, here it's something else. It's not talking about that type of dilution. It's only because, well, the question is, why did he only mention a little bit of water, right? As long as you put a little bit of water in it, right? It's not raw wine. It's mozug ma'at. It's just somewhat diluted. You don't need a full dilution of wine. Only a little bit of dilution.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so kuf lamed tet
Right.
mutar, so it is permitted. The kahai gavna, oh, we just had that, didn't we?
The key I got in this particular case, so it's mutter.
Oh, in this
it's
case,
mutter.
okay. The mikdash eino chayav. In the temple, he was not obligated. Rak asura ba'alma. Only.
It's a general prohibition, meaning again that first Mr. Brewer we saw that this is based on the obligation. The Kohen would come into the base of Migdash and do the avoda under the influence of wine, even if he's not feeling drunk. It's the wine. There's punishable because of that. But here, in a case where it's diluted, so therefore it's not going to be chayev. It was the base of Migdash with the avoda. Rather, it's simply a general issur prohibition that's involved here.
Oh, general is, sir. Okay. Well, hachi benesiat kapayim dikil la ne'avoda mutar lahatchila. Okay. So from here, he can. Let's see. It's what a leniency, tequila.
Yep.
Okay, it's leniency for the service is permitted initially.
That's right. In terms of not in the base of Migdash, but in terms of the daily prayer service, we could be more lenient.
Ah, okay. Is just one quick question though. If this is shacharit, is one permitted to drink wine before davening shacharit?
In general, not. You're right. It's not so relevant to shacharit, but it could be relevant to Musaf. If a person went out to Kiddush on Shabbos morning, he went to Kiddush, and they had a nice few l'chaims over there.
Yeah. That's why on Simchat Torah we do, well, in the States, here you do it anyway.
Yeah.
You do, but I guess we did Musaf also here. We did Musaf before the celebratory things of Simchat Torah.
Okay, good. But
If I recall right. Okay. So let's see. Kufmim. Olive. Oh, Ad Sheyasir. Okay. My love. Okay. Until the I guess the effects of the wine dissipate.
Right.
Ayin Siman Tzaditav Siv Bet V'Shaya Gam Lakan. So what see Siman Tzaditat Siv Bet. It's appropriate also for here.
Right. Those are the laws which are relevant to a person davening Shmona Esrei under the influence of having drinking wine. So there are different levels. So all those things that apply there apply here as well. It might be, we'll have to finish this Mishna Berura. It might be worthwhile reviewing that. Maybe yes, maybe no. In any event, I see that our time is about to run out. We're not going to be able to finish this Mishna Berura right now. So maybe we'll take a break now rather than go over time. And we'll finish this Mishna Berura tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem.
Okay, very good.
Very good.
Okay. Very good.
And-
Everyone's good. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Lou.
Have a
Everyone
good-
have
Have a
day.
good day.
Hope to
Have
see
a
you
good
tomorrow.
day.
Okay, have a great day. Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you. Bye.
Okay.